Okay, so what do we have? With the 1 hour, we need to stay above this, okay. We test something lower basically, so you get from down here. Test this range. So to knife catch you gotta have some bigger levels, so this is not gonna work. The only thing you can hold is like this down here, but you expect the 1 minute level to hold. Technically you can, it's just I don't really think you're gonna do it like that. 1 minute, this is 1 minute, 1 minute. So these are basically a little bit the only options you still got. Yeah. You're testing back this range basically, so let's see if we can get an entry short also. So we're breaking this. So let's say this is 4 hour to 1 hour. $15, 5. It's combination with the 1, let's say. So let's say we have the 4 hour. Okay, we touched the wick, so after wick you want to go to body, right? Okay, that's quite accurate as well. Almost market open. Course in time. Down in time frame. You get to this point, nice, okay. So you can take one short and it's gonna be from this point right here. If you do get a fill at market open. 40.75, limit sell. Gonna take a look for a little bit greedier level maybe, but 5 to 5 and you have 3, so 3, 3. So also this And it's a 3 backside, 1 minute backside. Look, this is kind of start of a move though, so you can hit something up here, yes. Something like this maybe. It's 3 minutes. 5 minute reverse slash 5 minute awake. Possibly. This is possible.
Let's go have some fun.
Okay, so we turn the stream on and now we have something like this. Let's be a little bit greedier, so possibly we're not getting filled, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's marked open though, so let's see. If you reach my level, I'm gonna change my stop to 150 though. Let's make it 200, we can change it later. I filled on the tick and then, but not filled. Getting front runned? For real? It's gonna be a beautiful day. No way.
Order filled.
Okay, order filled. So then you go straight through just because you fill the orders already, probably, possibly. Then it is what it is, but kind of wanna be break even already, but I'm gonna wait for the 1 minute to close. Closed. Now we want to gain. Try to gain at least. Next 1 minute close going to be break even. Want to take this on 2 lots so bad, but I didn't. So. Break even. If you protect this break with this and we move up, it's gonna mean we're gonna break this high, right? So let's say we can take to this again. If you start laddering, but if you look at it daily, it's more likely we're gonna move into this range before moving up. But it is also possible to move long. I think I'm still gonna take a short on the little bit greedier level. I think I'm still gonna take a short on this. Just gonna be... Yo, look at this pool, bro. Crazy pool. Sniper entry, crazy pool, and no one is watching. Okay. Okay. So we're just testing something back in this range, and we need to gain 3 minutes. So we did. So I'm kind of positive about moving up, possibly. It is possible we just touch back this level right here. Now we're moving short, so that's gonna be very sad, unfortunate, however you want to call it. So that means we missed something in here. Yeah, you basically perfectly test the 3 minutes, so I'm gonna close it for 1k. When you see this, you're basically gonna move short.
Order filled.
Okay, so I closed myself in a sniper entry long, but then I just... Maybe I made the biggest mistake ever right now, but... Like if you hit 3 minutes this perfectly, you have an even bigger pool than the movement you had short. Means I missed something, right? So let's say at the backside, let's say I take the 1 hour. So 1 hour, 15, 5, 3, 1. Oh, it was a 1 or not? If you move through this, I can take it short though, so that's all good. But now we're gonna move long, aren't we? From this level down here. Oh, we hit a 5 minutes. Okay. So if you are hitting a 5, and we can gain a 3. a short. We basically did already. Oh, it's just gonna be waiting for us to move through this, and then we can take the short. I was not focused at all. If you've hit a 5, can we test back a 15 maybe? Let's back a 15 on a 5-minute time frame, right? If you can gain now, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed, but oh, chunk fair, okay, cool. Okay, so let's create a short to this point down here. Just a quick scalp, nothing too crazy. If we break through like this, we can just test back the polarity and then move short. Unless we get to this point, of course. We're just gonna let it hit and give it a little bit of time. Let's take off this short. I think this can be taken long, but then you need to take a short here because the most logical thing is to go to the daily, looking at the daily time frame. But it's kind of weird. Didn't look in this range internally. That's stupid. If I did, then I would have seen this. I could have taken 2k out and I would be done for the day, but I didn't, so it's my own fault. Or take it 2 lots. I want to take 2 lots really really bad, but I didn't. So I should have taken it 2 lots and then just taken it to this backside right here and be done for the day. The other thing is, if you hold this and you move long, it is possible that you can recover the range, but it's just... it's possible. So we can give it a little bit of time. So let's say this is the break of your range. I just want to say we need to be aware of a possible wick, but there's not really a wick, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So if this holds really close before the level gets hit that I'm expecting to hold the range, and we test back the polarity, then I'm gonna take this off because I'm expecting the range to fill and move to the last possible level. So do you have a 3 minutes in here as well? We don't. So that means I'm expecting this move to break down if we hit this and move short. So that's where I'm gonna take a short and then I'm gonna remove the buy order. You need to give this a little bit of room though, because your last ladder point was up here. That's like way too wide of a stop loss, but I don't really have a choice. So you need to just hit this and then pull down. That's what I want to see. Like wick down we can be break even, but you just never know, it's polarity, right? So you can do strange things. Okay, so let's see. It's possible all the way to get
Order
back
filled.
up here, but just gonna give it a little bit more room, like 250 is kind of nice. But this is what I'm expecting to bring the move down. So as soon as this closes, so I'm gonna remove this. As soon as this closes, I'm gonna kind of wanna put it in right now. So let's put it on the wick. Let's see where we can take it to. We can take to at least this, and this can hold the range, or try to hold the range once more. Just have 50, 38, 50. Cool. So you can push through long, but I just want to see a pull and move short. Otherwise I can try to take some level over here. But then your stop is going to be wide, right? So you want to gain now, and it can be rejection. Just want my stop on the, like, above the wick. $65. I'm expecting this to break just because we stopped like right before we've hit it, so the orders didn't get filled, and now you get a lot more shorts getting in. So I'm expecting it to break this move down into the last possible range to hold, and it's back here, like the last possible levels to hold. So let's see if you got a little bit bigger level to hold this range, this move up. Now you tested the 5 minute already, you tested the 3 minute already. I'm just expecting to move into the daily, because you like 3 minute got tested as well. So what's the 1 minute gonna do, right? It is possible, but I want to see if you can gain from 1 minute, but I'm gonna take it to this level anyway. $97, $97. Let's do it like this, a little bit higher. Like this, okay, I'm cool with this. Let's see if we can mark. Oh, we did mark it already. So once we get to the point down there, we just wanna see how it reacts on this level. Let's see if there's any wicks involved. Yep, so let's put on a wick and the body itself. We close them both off, and then we're gonna check how the move's developing. So we want to break the bottom, we do not want to gain anything. So I just want to see how this reacts here, and then the move down, the rest of the move down. And this 1 minute polarity, so I wanna see us gain in 3 minutes. So we wanna gain this, and if it rejects, move up, then this is gonna break probably. I wanna be break even. So if you can gain this, we kind of save on break even, and it's gonna be nice. So because we stopped this close before the level, I'm just gonna assume it's gonna break, especially when we can gain in 3 minutes. So if 24 seconds left, if we gain this, then we good. Like, seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we officially gained it, so now that's very positive for our position. Very nice. If we don't move up here to test something else, of course, but I'm hoping we don't. I am gonna put it a little bit off the wick of the 5-minute though. So 65 seems right. What if you test back like some sort of 1 minute? I'm not really expecting it because you want a ladder from this point, but it's always possible, right? The market does weird things. So I want to take to the daily. That's, I think, the minimum we can take it to, the daily body. Yeah. And then these are the last levels of the range we're in, so I want to see how it maybe tries to hold the move. And this is what I'm expecting to break now, because we stopped like so close before this level, so I'm hoping it's gonna break. It's the level that's the only level that still can protect the range we're in at the moment, and it can break the move up, or like make us move up. So I'm hoping to move through this level, hit the break of this range, and then move through to the next level. That's the only level that can possibly hold, if I did my work correctly. If this holds, we kind of have a problem. But it is possible that it holds. When we hit this, it's almost guaranteed we move down, but it's also possible we test something in here before we move down, so that's what I don't want. I think I'm gonna lock in a little bit of profits in case we move up now. All the small bits add up, right? So if you move through, that's gonna be very nice. If this moves up, then I don't know how this move is able to. That's crazy if it succeeds. It's possible. Everything is possible in the market. First thing you need to do is gain this 1 minute, so I'm hoping not to see that. So if this rejects and moves shorts, it's okay. I'm gonna get some coffee real quick. It's either like hit stop in profits or move down through the level. So I'm gonna go downstairs real quick. I'm gonna go downstairs real quick, and I will be back in a minute. Okay. Hello everyone that's watching though. Okay, let's see how this reacts. This needs to... So this broke as we expected. This can hold the move. This is the only thing that can hold the move. So let's mark the break as well. How is everyone doing today? Like, we need to break below this. All depends of if we can gain from here, then we maybe got a problem. So I'm gonna move my stop into profits. I should have held my levels, so I know where my stop is gonna be. Okay, so this was the level that needs to hold. I'm gonna take at least 850. This can hold the move though, so let's see what it does. I'm expecting it to break through to the daily range, and this is the minimum I can make. So let's see what the daily has for us in case we can... Okay, if the daily wants to load. Let's see what the daily has for us. Like with a daily level, we don't have a 4 hour. We got the 1 hour ladder, or no ladder on the wicks. Maybe that's a nice exit point as well. So we have 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour wick, but this reversed, so you can take it to something like this. So I think the daily is perfect. Like, we don't have to think too much about it. We can just take some nice profits, and maybe this is gonna be the level that moves it up. So let's see what this does, and if you can gain any levels upwards. If you move through, we just know enough, we're gonna get profits basically. Let's see if we can hit the bottom or the break of this move. If we can gain from this and then move up, but I don't think so. If you look at the daily time frame, you see we are trying to we create a ladder from this point to this point. So from back here to this point to this point. So ladder from here to here. So next ladder point is going to be over here. We hit the wick already, so we need to hit body now. And it is possible to move up, of course, if you keep the range, but why I'm thinking we go to this level down here. If you look at the daily, you created a valley, we hit the break, or let's say this is your 4 hour origin, so this is your daily break basically. So you're hitting your daily break. You had created a front side level, but you tested it back already with this one. And if you were gonna move up, you would have done it already. You would have tested back the front side, move up, but you didn't. So that's why I think we can still move instead of this point to this point down here, at least. So, and that's all depending on what the market is doing, like on the inside, of course. We made $600 already, so we are gonna end the day in profits whatsoever. But for now, it's just waiting till this breaks, and then we're gonna have the daily as a target, and would be nice. So let's see what this does. Okay, so we're in a profitable trade. It's running 2.5k, 840 stop loss, and 3.8k take profit. We already made 600 for the day, so we're gonna have quite a nice day. And it's always funny when you have a profitable day, no one is watching, like 2 people, that's it, and 3 people have watched. So it's only like when you're streaming, you're always losing, and you don't have anyone watching, and you make money. That's how it, yeah, that's just how it is. Peace. See if you can hit this and move short. We don't want to gain this. If we gain this, I'm going to be out with profits, of course. No current viewers, bro. It's always the days when you're trading in a profitable trade, running 2k, take of or stop loss at 850, take profit at 3.8. No one's watching. That's always with streaming, man. 600 profits already made, so I'm gonna end the day profitable, it looks like. So let's see how we do. Oh, peace. Yes, sir. Maybe that's some short content for later, hopefully. So let's see. We are live. Let's go. In a profitable trade, running nicely. Oh, this Bitcoin. In a Nasdaq trade, running 2K, 850. Stop. 8300. Take profit. Made 600 already for the day. Nice. So if you wanna join me on the live streams, I'm live every single day. Almost every single day, like every single trading day. And yeah, the only thing you gotta do is go to my YouTube channel and click a subscribe button, of course. And as you can see, I'm live. Peace. Nice, we're rejecting this. Okay, trade breakdown. We are in a trade, running in profits. 2.3k, 850 in stop loss, and 3.8k as a target, with a already profits of $600 for the day. So let's see. I will show you guys how I did it. And then we can make a nice short out of it. That's how you make short content. Or like that's how I try to do it. If we can gain this, then there's a problem. So if we cannot, then we're gonna move short. So I'm gonna close in my stop real soon, because I just want to see it break this range now. You tried to gain a high, you couldn't, you hit the rejection. So now we're kind of wanna stay below it. You can still test back like this right here, but it's gonna be quite accurate if you do so. I want to be in profits here. My expectation is you cannot hit gain it 3 minutes. If you do, we're just gonna be out probably, because that means we are stabilizing move from here, and I just don't want to be in that. Running nicely. Yesterday was a very, very bad market, bro. Yesterday market conditions were just awful, bro. Let's hope we cannot gain. Let's hope we cannot gain. 2 minutes left. So we need to stay below this for 2 minutes. Otherwise I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy, of course, like I'm gonna let trading affect my mood, but I mean, for this trade it's not gonna be nice. This is how you make money though, like accepting your losses, accepting your take profits, accepting your moved stop losses. It's just all opportunities, you take the opportunities and there will be some outcome. And you gotta accept that the outcome is a reflection of your choices in this job or this skill, however you want to call it. Let's hope this keeps on rejecting and we keep on moving short. Like if you gain it with like 0.01%, then it's still possible to move down. But if you really gain it, so get over this level, then we're gonna move up probably. And we can also take a long from here. Like I didn't reach my profit target yet for the day, so like my general profit target is around 2k. So I'm in a trade now running 2k and I have $600 profit already. So yes, I can close it technically, but I don't want to. Because you're gonna, like, you're not gonna reach the full potential of your trades if you do that. If you always close it when you have enough. Like, if it works for you and you can protect yourself from like losing yourself basically, then that's all fine. Okay, so we are gonna move up. Nice. So that means we are hitting this break now. Okay, cool. We can get over. So now we can take a long from this point. So AD25. Just gonna put it here and then I'm gonna correct it. Oh, it's taking this polarity right here, right? You move over the polarity and then you can take this as a long. Oh, please not missing this trade, bro. Oh no, you're kidding me. I don't want to miss this. Wow, that's so unfortunate. Maybe we can get in on some other polarity. That's very unfortunate. We have our other polarity over here, so we can still get in on this. But it's just... Oh, that's so unfortunate, bro. That really sucks. That really sucks. When we get over this, we can still get a long off it, and otherwise I will just take this. Hold on, we can still get an entry here. If you move to this point though. Let's see what the 30 seconds or the 15 seconds does. 5 seconds. So you have still something here that can hold the move. Ah, that's so unfortunate, man. Okay, yeah, we can still take this as a long, but it's just... Oh, I can't believe I missed this. Oh. I cannot believe it, bro. I didn't realize. Oh, know your trades. How did I miss this, bro? So if we get over this, we can still take a trade. So it's not... It's gonna be this level or it's gonna be this level. Need to move over. It is a +1, so you kind of expect this to hold the move up. And what's gonna be your stop though? Oh, that's gonna be a little much. So if we let it from this to this point, I can just put my stop below this. Let's say 400. It's quite wide, but it is what it is. We missed the entry over here. That's my own fault. So let's wait for this to break and then take a long. Yeah, okay. 50, no way. You need to be in at 50, but I cannot get to 50 right now. Yeah, like this. Okay, now it needs to hit it and then we're gonna move up. Kind of want to take 2 lots, but I'm not gonna. So let's take a 300 stop. Now we need to continue the move though, because yes, we have some polarity down here, but we need to continue the move. This can hold still, or we're gonna break over and we're gonna move to at least this point. So let's put it there. Let's see it move or break over. If you close, I'm gonna close in my stop loss. If you move short, it's gonna be stop loss probably. so we need to hit this. Okay, cool. Gonna be my stop, but now I want to see the move continue long. Because you test back your polarity, right? So you want to continue the move. It is possible you're gonna test back deeper, but
Order filled.
yeah, so like that, just like that. But then you're gonna hit something like this, and then I'm gonna miss the move. Or you're gonna move down all the way for your 3-minute level. So you test back the range basically. This one is tested, I can basically remove it, but maybe you can get an entry of this as well. Let's see if this is the... Okay, it's a 5-minute, 3-minute break, so if we move short here, that's all good. Then we're gonna move to this point down here. Maybe I could have known this with because we didn't hard close. Waarom mis ik de goede trade? Yeah, bro. Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, it's only 1500. Okay, yeah, it's only 1500. But you know what it is? I took the short, or I took a long from this point right here. Took a long, closed it off like way down here. So I missed a lot of profits because I didn't realize we have still a level over here that I could take my trade to, because I want to take it to this point. So I closed it in like with $600 profit only. Could have taken 2k. It's crazy. But then I took a short on this polarization. So from here I took the short all the way down to somewhere over here when I started gaining this level. So I took the short to somewhere over here. So I made around 1k. So now we're $1,500 up. So we are $1,500 up for the day. Couldn't get it down to this level. We held actually like the greediest level of this range. So or we're gonna test back this, or we're gonna move over and move long. I wanted to take a long off of this, but I missed this, bro. Let's see, I missed the entry. And then I got stopped out on this. So it's kind of unlucky. But it is what it is. I think it's possible we're still gonna move long from this point, like I was telling you. So if you move over this, I still wanna get a long on this position. 350, but basically the retest, we have already made the retest. So I think we're not getting filled if I place this order. Okay. A little bit scared we're not getting filled, but it's because you're gonna test this wick or something. But I just wanna, please,
order filled.
Thank you. Put it below the wick because that was the last retest, and then continue the move long into at least this range.
Order filled.
Oh, wow, bro, getting below the wick once more.
Order filled.
Then my stop was just a little too tight. Like, actually, like on the tick, and it still can move short, but we gotta get below this, and if we do, we're moving down to here, so we're getting a better entry. This is not really big of a deal. Metis is also coming later today, so if you, it's gonna be on. He said he was gonna be on in an hour, like 15 minutes ago, so, or half an hour ago. I don't really like this because we didn't close it, so I'm gonna close this trade if you move up once more.
Order filled.
I want to close it up here because we didn't get over, we didn't hard close it, tested it back, so oh, I did close it manually. So now we gotta put on a new limit buy over here because this is what we're gonna test. 25. Okay, it's cool. So you could have taken a short here, but my expectation was because you moved over this again, that we still would hard close this, test it back and push long. We didn't. So we're gonna test back lower, and then it's the expectation you broke this high right here. You held it, 3 minutes is next. But the thing is you can hold it on the wick, and I don't wanna have it holding the wick. So let's see. 1k up in profits for the day. It's just, yeah. We can hit this to move short, but I'm not gonna to because we are kind of rotating right now. You also can hit this. We can hit the 15 and still move short. We've hit the 5 on top over here. So 5 to 15. Let's see. I don't really want to. Oh, now you're gonna see we're gonna move up, right? It's possible. So we're testing back this polarity. If you hard close over this, then I'm gonna take it long though, but it's just so unlucky we got stopped out like twice on this. If I was in back here and I did my job right, then I would have been in a nice trade, but yeah. It is what it is sometimes. It just needs to hard close and it didn't yet. But if you wait for the hard close, you're possibly missing the trade, right? 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's gonna be a very wide stop though. Wanna hit like, let's say, this wick.
Order filled.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a very wide stop though. You basically need to put it under here, but I'm just not trusting this at all. It's gonna be like a 15-second. Oh, maybe this is gonna go short. Whoa, hold on, you're holding this backside right here. And if you cannot gain a new high, you're gonna break down, so...
Order
I gotta
filled.
take my loss. Ah, you're kidding me. Because if you cannot create a new high, even though you're breaking this polarity, you're gonna go short. You're gonna go down to this level. It's really unfortunate. Like we got the cushion, right? So that's why I can close it just with a $300 stop and accept my loss. We can, let's say, we can take a short from here, like if you like a scalping short. Say it's 30 seconds. Okay, it's 30 seconds, right? If it's 30 seconds, we can hit this polarity again. Like let's say over here. So limit sell. Okay. But if this holds, you're gonna have a problem. If this creates a new high, we can move low. So it's basically, it has two sides. This is very difficult. Maybe I just need to leave it for a moment. It's not enough experience at this point. I think we can take it short though, because you on the 1 minute you broke the range. But you also hard close this, so it can also stay with like. I'm just gonna leave this for now. Because you're still laddering on 30 seconds, right? And you're breaking this as polarity, so... Oh, that's why you tested back this level. This was your level to move short, move long from this point, because you broke the polarity. You tested back the 30 seconds, created your new ladder, and now you're moving long. Let's say I'm getting in here, it's 250 stop, so it's possible. But it's also possible for it not to create a new high and then move short, so it's two sides, man. I'm just gonna leave this, not gonna interact with it. Because you cannot gain it, it's gonna go short, I think. Yeah, bro, this is a little bit guessing. I just should give it a little bit more time, not just taking it, because it's showing me two signs. Now I know we we want to test back this basically, so that's why I also want to take shorts, but it's showing me that it wants to go long, and now it's showing me on like a micro time frame that it wants to go short, so I'm not gonna take any levels. But I also lost a lot today. I didn't. Still on $600 profit, so I used the trade I had, like the short trade down here, to get a new entry long, but I'm not getting it, so I'm just leaving it for now. It's just unfortunate, like I took this long, but I could have closed it up top here, but I want to take it to this point right here. I didn't know we had a level up here, so that was my own fault. I didn't have enough time to research. I got onto my PC too late. So that's one fault. And then from this point I took a short. It was a very nice trade, but I couldn't reach this point because the last 1 minute held, and I was thinking about taking a trade here long. I didn't. And then literally I was looking at gaining the 3 minutes. I wanted to get a long in here, and I want to take the long, but I forgot to place my entry, so it's my own fault, right? Still think we can test back the 3 minutes, so I am more so looking to move short now though. But because we hard close this now, I'm more so looking at long, because if this holds, we are gonna move long. But now it tries to gain, you have a lot of pressure short. So if you have this much pressure short, I think we're gonna lose this range basically. And if you get below this point or this point, you're gonna be gone. It's just guesswork from this point, so I'm not gonna interact with it. You can hold this again and move over it because you broke this 1 minute, because it's 1 minute polarity. So I kind of want to take a long here. I also don't, because there is a lot of aggression down, and your stop has to be below this, and that's not what I want. If I miss this trade but we get an entry deeper in the range, that's like basically gonna be very good. I'm gonna give this quite a wide stop loss though, because it's the bottom of the range. So if we get an entry down here and we move long and we can gain higher and higher, we're gonna have a very nice trade, because you're probably gonna break the 4 hour, because you're holding the range. So just want a very wide stop loss, so at least below this. That's like $500, so that's gonna be my profit for the day. But I think I'm just gonna do it, because it like basically guarantees me or gives me a little bit more of a guarantee I'm staying in the trade to get it long. If it perfectly hits and it pulls, because it's the next time frame up, then I can go break even real quick, right? So I don't have any risk anymore, and I'm just keeping it with profits for today. So I think I'm gonna risk my profits for a stop loss right here. So I'm just gonna put it in. So let's say 600. That's like very wide, just closing the day right. So okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I will be right back.
Order filled.
You've lost 332 euros today. That's... Aye, man. That's not good. That's not good. That's painful. This can hold, so this is the minimum we can take, but I don't know if I want to take it here because we are holding. Like if you look at the bigger picture, we just closed the 4-hour level. Didn't even realize at the bottom. Maybe I would have taken it long here. For now, if we close the 4-hour, we hold this range, you move up. Maybe it's a like another test on the 4-hour. And you're gonna move short or continue to move short because you tested the polarity, or you can gain, you hold this range, this 4-hour range, so that means you wanna break the top, but it's just not guaranteed because you didn't test back this. So I think I just wanna take it to this level. I don't wanna over risk it or take too much. Toen je weg was, order veel te weg. Yeah, I saw it. No stress, no stress. Okay, so I am just gonna take it to the 15-minute level because we've hit the 5-minute and the 5-minute brought us down. So let's see. See, it's 5-minute brought us down and the 15-minute forwards in time is over here. So I'm just gonna take it to this level. It also can be the wick or the backside though. But the backside got almost hit, but didn't get hit, so that means it's gonna fail probably. So you're gonna move to front side. So I am gonna take it to the front side. If this hits, we're gonna have like almost 4k for the day, so that would be so nice. Gonna give the 3-minute a little bit more time to develop before putting it break even. I'm just gonna take it to this level up here. So let's say we take this. We don't really want the full. Yeah, we want the full amount, but it's just so like this, all good. Let's see the pool, and maybe we even break the range of on top, right? You can make a crazy trade, but I just don't want to risk it. 1.60, so I don't want to risk the day, right? Because my expectation actually is to move into this daily range, so to move lower, to move into this some range down here. I think I want to move into this range right here, or I want to test back something because we broke this backside with the full body. So that means you want to test back polarity continuous short, and with the wicks that would make sense, and this is my level, so can make sense. Just gonna see what the market's gonna, how the market's gonna move. You want to gain the 3, and you want to gain a 5. So you gained the 1 already. So I kind of want to put my stop below this right now, but you also can test back something a little bit greedier in here and then continue to move up. So I want to wait for this 3-minute to close as well, basically. You're short on gold, but short or gold and NQ are like going a little bit the same, right? So that means we are trading against each other. So you're gonna win and I'm gonna lose. That's possibly what's gonna happen. I just had very unfortunate entries on the start of my day. On the start of my day, or like I had very good entries. Let's see. Okay, so for the day I took 6 trades already. See, so 600 on the first one, 1k on the second one, and then it was 125, 225, 290, 345. So what I think I can learn from this is if I'm getting stopped out on my polarity point, I just need to give it a little bit more time. I need to chill a little bit and not jump back in too much. So we're still in profit, of course, and we are in a nice trade, of course, hopefully a nice trade, but I need to learn from this, and I can protect my capital so much more instead of just jumping back in. And like the market is not really, it feels a little bit like it's not against me, but it's, you have too many options. Okay, so we're gonna move through if we do. So just don't want to be in it if you do. It's gonna be a little bit painful if you get stopped out right here. But that means we've tested back polarity and then we're moving short to continue the move short to still move into this range. So we can take a short from some other point. But it would be sad, right? So it was gonna be right here, the polarity. Yeah, and you stopped into the polarity and now we need to move over it. If you don't, we're gonna get stopped out. Break even though, so this is how I like to trade. And it's the 1 minute level that is the polarity is this right here. Or that's polarized, so I'm gonna still hold it. See, this is very polarized. So you need to gain this now, otherwise you will fail. You need to gain this at least. We want to gain the 5 minutes, so you want to gain this at least. If this is your rejection, you just know this is gonna fail. But I don't want to lose any money, so that's why I'm break even. It's possible you wait down, you hit something over here and then continue to move up, but no risk, no risk. Protect my capital. You hit the break here, so that's why I'm kind of positive about moving up. But on the other side, you hit your polarity and the polarity held, but it's from back there and it hard closed. So this is basically off the table. This is what you want to gain. This is your polarity now. This was your previous polarity. You moved over and under, so this can still act as polarity, but what you want to do is gain this. Maybe if you struggle with this, you would just move over this one. I want to move it to this. See, so this is now your polarity point you need to move over. If you don't, you're gonna move short. It's just struggling a little bit. I kind of want to put my stop on this wick, so give it a little bit more breathing room. It's gonna mean I'm gonna risk still like 100 something dollars, and it's something I don't want. I want to continue the ladder up. I just don't want risk on the table right here. I'd rather take a short if you cannot gain this. Okay, if we can gain this level would be very nice, so I'm hoping it to pop over or shoot over the last minute. It's trying to. On the 3 minute it exactly happened the same way. You struggled very much and in the last 10 seconds you moved over in a big way. So as you can see right here, you struggled to get over this point on the 3 minute and then you moved over. Let's see. Over here. You struggled the whole like 2 minutes and then the last minute you moved. Okay. If you gain this, that's gonna be very positive. If you don't, it's gonna be a very bad sign. Ten seconds left. I still hope the last 10 seconds will push it over like with the 3 minutes. So 3, 2, 1, and you gain it. So now we're hitting the other polarity. And it needs to move up, right? Because you moved over your polarity. Still struggling though, that's interesting. It can reverse the polarity, right? Oh no, you're testing back the polarity. That's in combination with the 1 minute level. So that means gonna move long and we're gonna break this polarity because we hard closed it. We hit the back side, we held the front side, we're gonna move up. Oeh, that's gonna be very nice if we do. Dus er stond 200 in de plus, maar had geen profits genomen. Ah, that's unfortunate, bro. That's such a big part of trading, right? You're just gonna have it. That's just gonna happen so many times. It's just gonna happen. It's not fun though, but you, like, yeah. But it's your own money still, right? You were trading your own money, right? Let's see. Oh, you're home, okay. Over your job fair. Okay, Matt is gonna join real soon, I think, because he said in an hour, and it's exactly an hour from now, so doesn't mean he has to, right? But come on, move up, bro. This thing doesn't want to move up. It still can move short, but I'm not hoping it wants to move short. That means still the polarity from this point, or it's still trying to hold the polarity from this point. So now it needs to move up. Gotta keep this level on. The first few minutes of your trade just always feels like ages. So possible for you to move short there, but it's just really like I'm scared that it's wants to test something again over here and then continue to move up. But it's like if you test your +1, so you hit 1 minute and then you test a 3 minute, like you gotta move up. So if you don't, and you're gaining a 5 minute but you still move short, you're just gonna, the move is just gonna break down. Like we didn't hard close this, so that's also possible. We just test back the polarity up here when the 4 hour opened. So we created the 4 hour wick and now we're moving short still towards this range. Possibly. If that's what's happening. But that means I'm gonna go short, or I'm gonna have positions short on this level, right? Yeah, okay, it's gonna be stopped.
Order filled.
Wow, this market, bro. You get rejected and now you're gonna hit your 3 minutes. If you move over. And now you will see we're not getting an entry. You can still get an entry on this as well, but imagine. Sometimes, bro, it's just yeah, sometimes it is what it is, man. Like yesterday, and you don't let them. Yeah, of course, it's just how it happens. You think you're gaining, but actually you're testing back something on a higher time frame that makes you move short. So it makes sense, but it's just, it sucks, yeah. So on 80.25, this is where I'm gonna get a limit sell order when we close this. 12 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open. Okay, cool. And we are gonna move short, and we're probably gonna break this because we're testing back the 4 hours, so we're still gonna get a nice trade, hopefully. See, so it's gonna be 3k. Just gonna keep the wide stop. Just gonna keep the wide stop losses, and I'm just using my cap, or like my profits from today, as stop loss, so I don't risk anything on the day, but I have a wider stop loss, so I'm more likely to be in the trades. Imagine I didn't take all these trades here just guessing. I would still be up like $1,400, $1,300, and now I'm at 660, so shows you very much how. Imagine not kind of getting filled on this, right? I think we are gonna, but and from this point you're gonna move up, but yeah, okay, so now we broke this range and we are gonna test back this possibly, or we're gonna test back this and move short. So I'm hoping at the pool now, hit this, and then we're gonna break through the range. So we hit the break of this range is broken. So or we're gonna move straight down, or we're gonna hit this. So kind of thinking about taking a trade short on this, because we are kind of like, if you are hanging in the air, you're just gonna move short, right? Unless we're pulling above this level and we're gonna hit the 3 minutes. So when we're closing below this, I'm gonna take a short on this level, just see how it pulls, and then like closing my risk, because I don't want to be too much in risk on this trade, because we also have the 3 minute open, 3 to 1. Okay, so I think we're not even gonna get to this point, we're just gonna fall down. That's most likely though, see? Because you're losing your range, so you don't have anything to hit on. It is possible to move up though, that it like stops on some low level thing, but yeah, oh no way, I'm getting front run, bro. Please?
Order filled.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I'm gonna close in my risk. I don't want to be in too much risk. Let's say 150. And now you pull, see? So now you want to be break even. This is scalping. So you want to be real quick. And then I want to take my stop to down here, or my take profit. And that's why I'm probably gonna close the day. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna stop trading for today, because I made profits and the market is just possibly to reverse from here. So this is what I was hoping for. It's also possible to still gain and have this entry. That's also very nice, because that means we're gonna have like a double as big as a trade. So we're gonna have like, yeah, almost 2k. We're gonna have 2k, so that would be nice. But for now, I'm just hoping it to continue down, and then I traded the continuation. So let's see, because it's a scalp, I kind of want to follow what the market is doing and closing in my stop. For now, I'm just going to leave it running. When this one closes, probably going to move in my stop to down here. We're going to have $500 more profit. Okay, let's see. If this closes, I think I'm done for the day. This daily is definitely going to have a reaction, so I'm going to take this off just to be sure. Do we have any other orders on? We don't. Okay, so that's gonna be TP probably. Thank you, bro. It's just how we trade, right? And my knowledge is not on top. I need to study a lot more. But if you see how much I could have saved with not getting into these trades up here, bro, or up here, I would have had so much more money. I think I just threw away like, so I threw away like $900, something like that. So let's see, gotta have a little push. It's 50 sec. It's gonna be it. The 5 seconds is gonna hit it, hopefully. So let's see. I just want to hit it now, because we're so close, it can pull up again. I just don't want that. It's just what it is, like. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be take profit. See, it's just gonna get a front run, bro. People are trying to get this position.
Filled.
Nice. Okay, that's profits. Let's go. And now the move's gonna pull up. See, it's daily level. See how crazy this thing moves up right now, because you are hitting a daily level in combination with an hourly reverse. Why don't I take an entry on it? I think I could have taken an entry here as well, but I think it's a little too risky, because you also can move straight through, and you know. So why risking more profits than needed? I'm closing the day with almost $1,800. I'm happy. So it is what it is. Maybe I'm gonna trade Bitcoin a little bit later today, but for now I think I'm gonna take a little break. I'm just gonna trade normally like I normally do. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna overtrade like last week. When I was streaming, I wanted to perform and I want to show people I could trade. So I'm not gonna do that today. I'm just gonna take a break, and maybe I will be back in like an hour, half an hour and then trade. See, so you get a reaction of this level, but then after you still move short. So what is the point of risking your capital if you made your profits? We are done trading for today with on the prop firm or on the funded account. We made $1,700. That makes us $1,700 in the plus for the week. So let's see what we can do tomorrow and the day after. We got a little cushion. We got some profits. Yeah, we can be happy. See, you outperformed your last week, and that's it. Thanks, Antoine. Yeah, thanks. That's really appreciated. So the trades for today. See, if I didn't, like, if I just took my loss of $125, I would have saved like $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, bro. So I would have been over 2k. I would have been at 2600, but it is what it is, you know. I made the mistakes, I can learn from this. So made 1k, blew a little bit, or made 1600, blew a little bit, and then we made back one break even and 1k. Done for the day. Thank you, or for trading Funded. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks, Antoine. I really appreciate you watching and like joining the stream. I'm excited for Saturday, by the way. Yo, Metas, I just finished trading. I'm done. Like, maybe I'm gonna trade crypto a little bit later, Bitcoin, but like in half an hour. But for now, I finished. So yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Gotta close stream. Bro join. Ik ben weg. Bro joined. Bro join. Hè? I don't understand that. Bro join. Trade op zaterdag Bitcoin. Sometimes just for fun. When I'm bored, I'm just gonna trade and make a little bit of money, you know. But that's the issue we have right now. Is when I'm bored, I'm just gonna make money. But it's now sometimes I do on Saturday, but there's just so low. It's just so low volatility. I just don't wanna. Like, it's not fun to trade, right? But we can. If we meet Saturday, we can like take a trade on the phone. Just take a little bit of money and then. But we're gonna see. So, but I'm gonna go. See you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So don't forget to like the stream as well. It helps a lot for the YouTube channel to grow. Go join. Oh, bro. Join ben je weg. Yeah, you know, yeah, I made my profit, so why would I stay, right? I'm gonna trade Bitcoin tonight, so if you wanna join, or if you have time, maybe I'm gonna go to the gym tonight. So let's see. See you later, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening, and I will speak to you guys later. Peace.